So we are trying to put some task on this robot, but actually he's not able to keep that much memory. So I'm figuring out that how can I give him two tasks that he has to make a spade axe and then he also have to make crude axe. So G, I want this bot to create crude spades and crude axe. So these two things needs to be done. So for that he needs to grab the stone and he needs to grab the sticks as well. So that's the thing. So I'm figuring out how can I short it. So I'm saying that actually you first go to the storage 2, that is this one, and as you can see with the arrow, and bring it to the workbench, and then find the nearest stick. So this one is going to be removed because now we go to the storage box. So let's say find the stick. No, we don't need this. It's a So we have to find some sticks from the box, not from the ground, because when you use ground, then it takes 3 steps. So we are just trying to reduce the step. So if the things are in the box, then it will take only 2 steps. So we have put all the sticks in the stage in the box. Previously, we were putting all the sticks on the ground. So now we are not putting on the ground, we are putting it in the box, and we have reduced one instruction there. So let's put it into work. So let's record this by showing this to the bot that he has to take the sticks from this box. Okay, take the stick and put it on the crude X workbench. So that's it. Okay, let's see what will happen. So now we are saying move to storage 2 and get the stone, then move to the workbench and put the stone, and then then we have to move this outside because we don't need this. Let's do it for crude X first, then we'll do with crude uh, crude speed later. So we are saying move to the stick storage. Let's bring it up. When you keep hold the A button, then you can actually move the instructions. So I'm holding the A button and moving the instruction. So we say move to the storage 2, get the stone, put on the crude workbench, then go over the stick storage and do the same thing. But we still want to put the stick on the workbench again. So let's do that thing. If you hold the X button, it will copy the command just below the instruction. So let's press and hold X. Now it's copied. Let's move it down here. And similarly for the next command, we'll do hold X and copy. And there's another copy. Let's move it down there. So we are saying go to the stone storage, take the stone, uh, move to the workbench, and then put on the workbench, then move to the stick storage, then take from the stick storage, then move to the workbench, then again add to the workbench. So that's how these instructions will work. So now there are some duplicate instructions. These are these two. Move to crude workbench, add to crude workbench. Similarly, it is over here as well. Move to crude workbench and add to crude workbench. So we have to somehow reduce these because these two lines are repetitive and we can avoid them. So let's think about it. Okay, so if we put it in the condition that if you have stone, then put it on the, or we can say that first do the stone, then if it's two, then do the stick. That way we'll be not looking for, so we're saying let's do it. So we are saying if hands, if empty, if this crude workbench is empty, then do the stone thing. Good. So we are saying let's take the stone first and let's take these out. So these are two duplicates, let's remove them. And now let's move the stick out as well, because we will be handling it in another loop. So that is if the storage is not empty. So let's add another loop, and let's move this one out and change it to until full. So if it's full, see, so we will say if this is full, storage is full, or is not empty. Okay, if storage is not empty, so let's remove this part, because I think we don't need repeat. We'll use if for that. So let's put if, and let's move it on the top, and we are saying if this is empty, so this is good as, if it is empty, then go to the stone and pick up the stone, move to the stone storage and take from the stone storage. Okay, similarly we are deleting this and we are using if over here, or we can use else. So let's use if and else. Okay, so we can remove this and we can put the if first part over here, and we can say let's, if the workbench is empty, then take the stone, and if the workbench is not empty, then take the stick, move to the stick storage and take it from there. And now we are going to say that add them to crude workbench. So we have to do it forever. So let's put another forever and let's edit this. Okay. So we are saying this will be over here and all the instructions will go over here. So let's remove all the rest instructions. Let's see how it is working and how much instruction we have saved. So first we were using I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. eight instructions. So still we are using 8 instructions, but the good thing is that we have 8 kV still free, so we can do these 8 instructions for the spade also. So so let's see how we do that part later, but let's try this out first. Let's play. Okay, we have proved our door. We were researching, so that research has been complete on stones, so that's good. We also have tracks on. Okay, so it is doing that thing. It is going to take a stick. It's putting the stick. Now it's going to take the stone, and now it's putting the it to the workbench, so it's working fine. So it's mean our conditions are working, and we have removed the duplicate instructions. So that's good. Let's stop it for now, and let's add for the crude spade part, because we want this bot to do two things. Has to create the spade as well. So let's do that, and we are saying that go to the stone and put it to the tool workbench 3. So that's it. Let's see, are we good? So move to the stone storage 2 and move to this position, but actually it's not doing that somehow. I think we have something on the board already. Yeah, so that bot has already put some stones over there. So let's get this instruction to stick, because the stone is already there. Let's get the stick and create the spade. So we put it over here. So now we have the instruction. Let's go to the instructions to modify them. So now we are saying you have to do the stone and the stick part same, because that part is there already. Let's remove these lines, these instructions. So yeah, now we are doing move to stone storage, add to stone storage. Not these one also, we don't need them. So move to the stick storage, take the stick, and then move to the crude workbench 3 and add to the crude workbench 3. So these instructions we already have them over here, as you can see. These. So this stick one are already there. We don't have to uh, make copies of them over here, and these will actually increase the instructions for no reason. So let's keep it there, and now we'll say that what will happen, that it will do once for this and once for the other workbench. So we only need these two lines to be adjusted somewhere. So it one time it make crude X and one time it make crude spade. So we are figuring that out now. Okay, so we can say we can use this condition again, because this time it will be working for the workbench 3. But let me see how we can resolve it. So if we copy it. Okay, we have all this. Okay, so that has been copied. Let's move it down here and let's update it. And this time we are saying, because we need to reset this, so we don't need. Okay, we can't reset it. How can we reset this? Let's remove this because we can add that from here. And let's put it over here. Actually, I picked the wrong instruction, so let's put this over here. The stone storage over here, and the stick storage over here, and the stick storage over here. But these instructions will be working for the workbench 3. So let's say if uh, the workbench of spade is empty, so that is workbench 3. So we have set that. Okay, now we are back. Okay, now we are saying that do the same instructions for workbench 3 and then put these things on the workbench. So now we have these. We still have one instruction, 1 kp left, so we can have one more instruction. So I don't want this bot to keep making a spade and axe and spade and axe. So I want to have some delay or some wait over there, because if it will keep doing that, it will run out of resources. So, and also these crude axe and spades are not needed as frequently. They are like required every after 2 minutes or 3 minutes. So I will put a wait over here. So let's add, after you do the one crude axe, then you have to wait. How much? So actually it is taking seconds. So 60 seconds mean 1 minute, and we are going to wait it for let's say 3 minutes. But it will be doing this thing after every 3 minutes, and that will be it will make an axe, and then it will make an spade, and then will wait for 3 minutes, then will start making them again. But I don't need that. I want to have a more delay based on for the each tool it should be delaying 3 minutes, so that will make 6 minutes. So I will put over here for 6 minutes, 6 are 30, so that will make 360 seconds. So let's put it over there, and now we can say let's do this and show us how we will be doing it. So we can close it, we can close this window as well, and let's see how it's working. So now it has put the stick over there. Now we find stone. Okay, so after every instruction, it is waiting for 6 minutes. That's wrong. So let's open the instruction window again. Because it is on the waiting, so we can select it from here. We can't alert it because it's waiting. So we would have to select it from the list. So we named it spade maker and spade and axe maker. So this is the name. So let's come to this, and let's say stop for now, and let's update the instruction because we are putting it on so much weight. Okay, this is the wrong one actually. I was supposed to select the other one. That one was the spade and X maker. So this one. So let's come to this and stop it and record it. And let's say we are saying that actually. So what it's doing, it's waiting and then going to the code workbench 3. That is not what we need. So we'll have to sort it out. Because if you read the instructions, it will take stone and put it on the code workbench 2. But next time when it will come, uh, it will wait 6 minutes and then it will see that actually code workbench 3 is empty. So it will take the stone again and will try to put it on the code workbench 3. So I feel it's doing the right thing because the other time it will be coming to instruction, then this time workbench 2 will not be empty and it will try to pick the stick and will put it on the workbench 2 and will make the X, and it will wait for 6 minutes and then it will come to the workbench 3 and it will pick the stick and then it will do the same thing. Okay. So now we actually have done the right thing, but we should don't wait that much and we should put the wait to only 10 seconds or let's say 5 seconds, so we can test this flow out that if it is able to make everything fine. Leave everything and let's empty the desk also because it already has a stick and that will trouble the bot. So let's make an X. Let's close this window and now let's play. Now let's see how it's going to go. Okay, he's getting the stick. I'll put the stick over here. We'll wait 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we'll go pick the stone. And now it will put it on the workbench 3, this one, the other one. So there it goes. And now, so yeah, so these, so there is no wait after putting on the workbench 3, so that's why it went directly. Now we'll come again and we'll put, so there's a mistake. So this time it was not supposed to pick the stick because the stick is already there and it's not empty. So when it's not empty, then it was supposed to pick the stone, but it picked the stick. So that's an issue. Let's see why it picked the stick, because it was not supposed to pick the stick. Because the instructions say let's stop it first and leave the object over there and let's see. So we said that if the crude workbench is empty, then get the stone. So it took the stone and put it on the workbench 2, but this didn't happen. It actually picked the stone, picked the stick instead. So why the workbench 2 was not empty? It was empty, right? What went wrong? So let's Take this stick, I think. Can you pick it? No, we cannot pick it. Okay, we need to stop it because it will start recording it, and that's what we don't need. So let's stop it, and let's see if we can take this stick. Can we take this stick also? No, we cannot take out the stick. So let's put back the stick and take the stone. And this time we run the instructions by opening the window so we know what is happening over there. So let's put the stone there. Okay, so now it is empty. Oh, it's not empty. So we should also make that empty. So we have clean tables, clean workbenches. So robot is clear for the instructions and can do the thing without any issue. Okay, so that's good. Now we have to start the instructions and let's see what's going on. So let's pick this one. Let's say play. Let's say close it. Oh, we were not supposed to close it. Okay. So let's select him again. Okay. See what's happening over there. So he put the stick. But workbench 2 was empty. So why he put the stick? He was supposed to, if it is empty, then he was supposed to pick the stone. That's strange. That's totally strange. Crude workbench 2 is not empty anymore now. So what is wrong, guys? I think, let's go back. So crude 2 workbench is empty, then go and pick the stone. But it didn't pick the stone. It picked the stick. Why is that? When you said that if the workbench is crude workbench 2 is empty, then you have to pick the stone. But it didn't pick the stone, instead it picked the stick. That's totally wrong. Let's stop it and see if the stones are there or not. Yeah, there are 12 stones, so there is no issue with the stones. Let's get the stick also. Okay, that's good. Okay, I'll come to this thing later because the berry guy is not able to pick the sticks. Because this guy, berry collector, is supposed to, this one there. So he is supposed to be finding the nearest stick. So I'm going to update this one for now because he needs to get the sticks from the storage because I have put all the sticks in the storage and there he has to get it from. Okay, now we are done. Let's complete this. Remove this one and now we have to move to stick storage and take the stick from the storage, and that's what we have to do. So let's remove all these sections and we are good to go. stick you took out, and let's go back to fix this board that we have been trying with. So we are saying when workbench 2 is empty, get the stone, right? So it is supposed to get the stone, but it's not doing that. So let's see what's going on. Let's close it and let's see why I'm closing it. So spade axe method. Why it's getting the stick? Why it's not getting the stone? What is going on? This is the code workbench 2. So when it's empty, has to pick up the stone. Why is not picking up the stone? Why it's picking up the let me see. I think because maybe we are saying that if select structure. So we are saying code X that it is empty, then do that. That's it. Why is not able to do that? Let's come back and make another X. Unfortunately, and let's empty this workbench again, and let's come over here and play it. So now this time workbench 2 is empty. The bot is supposed to pick the okay, those instructions will not work. So now it is supposed to pick the stone first, not the stick first. So let's play it. Stop. Play it. Okay, it is saying actually it has 4 extra instructions, so it won't work. So let's remove them. And now come back and let's play it. So we are saying what? So we are saying that why? Workbench is empty, why is going to pick the sticks? Come back here. We stop and so what's the issue? I'm not sure why it's behaving like this. Do you have anything in your hand? Let's leave everything again now. So you are, see, it's directly going to move to stick storage. Why is that? While stick storage is empty. When it's empty, how it is so workbench. If hands empty, that actually doesn't make sense. Because both the time the hand will not be empty, so that won't make any sense. Because once we have to pick the stick and once we have to pick the stone, and for both the workbenches, so we need to have a common criteria, but that common criteria is not available. So that's why we can use both time the same, because it doesn't matter, because they both are after each other. So we can use for this similarly the same one, but will be so we are saying if the workbench is empty, then pick the stick, and that's it. And if that is not empty, then do that. So let's try this time with these instructions, because the instructions are pretty fine, but for some reason it's very strange. So let's try this. So okay, so workbench 2 is not empty, so it's going to pick the stick and put it on the workbench. That's fine. Okay, go with it. And now it will say, wait for 5 seconds, and now it will wait for the stick again and putting it on the workbench. Okay, and now it's going back for the stick. That's amazing. So let's stop it. That's bad, very bad. It is still thinking that workbench is empty. So I think it's not getting the instruction successfully. So I think it's not able to take this thing that actually the bench is empty or the bench is full. Let's get these instructions outside for now. Similarly these two, because we need to make sure that it's doing the workbench thing perfectly. Because if workbench is empty, let's say if it will work with the full thing, because it's not empty. Let's see if we say it's full, because what will work for these workbenches? Because they have the space for the other resource, because after stick it can put stone, so it won't be full, right? So let's try if let's try if it is full, if workbench 2 is full. So this time we are not doing it with workbench 2. Okay, let's do it with workbench 2, no problem. But put it on state workbench 3, because we have made so many. We have made so many access. So let's, in the test process, so let's make some spades in the test process, because we don't need that much access. Okay. So we are saying if workbench 2 is full, then put the stone, and if it is not full, full means if there is something on the bench. So we are assuming that if there is something on the bench, then do that. So let's try that out. And okay, so it's full, it has detected that. So it means the stick is there. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Full is detected. Awesome. Okay. So the problem is still it's thinking that it is full while it is not full. So it means it is not able to detect if it is full or it is empty. So how to handle that part? If you say hands are empty, then do that. So actually both the time hands will be empty. Okay, so what we can do for that, for this purpose we can have one more box that should be empty, and if it has any stick inside, then do that, and if it has no sticks, then pick the stone. We can do that thing, but that's a very bizarre condition. So because these instructions are not working as they are supposed to be, I think they are made for the boxes, not for the workbenches, so that's why they are not working. So I think we'll have to do the box first to solve this issue. So let's do that, I think, and then we can come back to this one. So let's stop it for now, and close the window, and close this window also, and let's go and create a storage over here that should hold only one stick. So for example, this box is already there, and it can have only one stick, and we can say based on this. So we can say based on this, if it has a stick, then pick up the stick. If it has no stick, then pick up the stone. So that's how we can judge if it is not empty and if it is empty. Then for the next condition, because it needs to have a stick. Okay, so we'll detect if the stick is there, then pick the stick. If it is not there, pick the stone. But then we'll have to put one bot on this box, for this box, to put the stick in this when it is empty. So that's how that bot, our spade or X maker, will have the functionality move on. Otherwise, if it will stays empty, then that bot will stop. The spade maker will stop working. So we will use the help of this stick bot, this stick bot collector, a stick collector bot, and will instruct him that actually, if that box is empty, then put something inside that. So let's come over here and use the if condition. So we'll say, okay, if it is empty. So if it is empty, then move the stick storage, move to the stick storage 2. So we have to do that. So let's move this instruction over here, and if it is empty, then move the stick to that storage. So let's record it and get the stick. Okay, it seems like it already has something in this thing. What is it? Oh, there are no sticks. So let's go get some sticks so we can complete the recording, because we don't want to stop that recording. I think there should be some sticks. Okay, yeah, there it is. And put it in this box. Let's come back over here and let's remove all the unnecessary instructions, or either just use this move stick storage 2 and add to stick storage 2, and the rest we will delete. So now, first this stick picker will stick collector will always collect the stick from wherever it will be collecting. But if it will found that the box is empty, then it will try to fill that up with one stick at least, and then it will always store the sticks in the second box. So first it will check if this is empty, then put one stick over here, and then if it is not empty, then move the rest stick in the other box. That's the arrow is showing us. So it's good, and we are comfortable with it. So let's keep it going. But actually, we will have to put some new area to its knowledge, because it was finding that sticks somewhere else. We have to tell it to go over here because there are sticks available. So let's go over here and let's go to play. And now you'll see that when he will be doing this job, he will be keeping this under consideration that actually it is empty. Now this box is empty, zero. So now first it will put the stick over here. Okay, now put the stick over here. Good. And now the next time it will put the stick in the other box. That's cool. So let's put our other sticks over here because we don't need them. Now let's get back to the board that was doing spade and X maker. So let's say now update it, because it was focusing on workbench is empty or full. We'll say no, let's do the box. So the box is this one, and we are saying it if it is full, if it is empty, then pick the stone, and if it is not empty, then pick the stick. So it will pick it and it will get empty. So that's how it will work, and that's the plan. So now we have another problem, that is, can we reduce these instructions, because these instructions are same. Can we somehow don't need them? How can we avoid them? We can say that if this is done, this is done. Or we can say that pick the stone 1 and 2. Pick the stone twice, and then put on one workbench and then the other workbench, and then go back to pick the sticks and put on one workbench and then the other workbench. That way we can reduce the instruction, but actually that will take some more instructions for the stick collector. So let's stick with the if condition, and the plan we have already made. Let's go with that. Workbench 2 and workbench. And two workbench. And now we are saying that you are also going to check if the stick is empty or the stick is not empty. So if it is full, if it is empty. If it's empty, pick the stone. If it's not empty, then pick the stick. Okay, let's put 5 seconds wait. Let's play it. Let's see it working. So we close it. So it got the stick. Putting it on the spade. Good. 5 second wait. Now get the stone. But we have to put one stick over here because the box is empty. Okay, it's not empty. That's cool. So it has. What is the problem? Why he has the stick again? Stop. Remove. And now the thing is that you have to get stones. 1, 2. Because I guess put back this thing. 1, 2. Because we have to empty the workbench first. Close it to see what it's doing. It's getting the stick from that. Oh, we don't need that. So it's still picking the stick from there. So we wanted to pick the stick not from there, but from the stick storage too. It is picking the sticks from the stick storage 1. So we are saying that pick the stick from here. That is the thing. Again, now come back over here. Let's update it. And we are saying not to the stick storage 1, but from the stick storage 2. Same for you and same for you. And this window is not moving properly. Remove these two instructions and let's copy them. And I told you hold the X button so you can copy it, and then another instruction should be copied. So let's hold it again. Let's hold it. The window is scrolling by itself. I'm not scrolling it. Let's get the add instruction. Okay. Move the stick storage being copied so many times. Let's remove this one and let's copy it. And let's take this one. Good. Let's take this one. Over here. Now we are good, I think. So we have nothing extra. Let's do the planing. But for that, we need to add some stick first because there is already a stick. We have to remove that stick from there. Okay, we have to put one stick over here because it's 0. Let's get one stone and let's make a spade. Why it's not able to put it? Because we put the stick back. We did. Get the stone. Put it here. Okay, and then come back over here. Now let's play it. So not empty, so that's why it's picking the stick first. Let's see. It's picking the stick. Put the stick. Now as it is empty, so after 5 seconds, it will pick the stone. Again now, this time we are putting some stick over here. Again now it got the stone. Now it's empty. The stick is not empty, and now it's getting that. And now it will try to put it over here, which is in stick. So that's the issue. I see. So stop it with your hands and let me pick that stick from there first. I'm not sure where to put the stick. I put the stick much earlier in the box, so I was not supposed to put the stick that fast. So I caught it. That will be issue when the stick collector will put another stick in the box while it was empty. So that will trouble us, and we don't want that. Okay, let's go to the plan 2. That is to exit the repeat when the job is done for the workbench, any of the workbench. So let's say if it's for workbench 3 and it's done, then move on to the next next workbench. So you can say get 2 stones, get 2 stones, okay, and let's move them outside. So we can say let's get 2 stones, and let's keep this repeating, right? And let's say you have to do this 2 times because you will be getting 2 stones. Or 2. Move to the stone storage and take from stone storage and then take another one. So let's say we are doing this way instead of the repeat. So let's remove it again. Now come back to the workbench 3 and put the stone. Put the stone on workbench 3, and now similarly move to the workbench 2 and add to it. Similarly now do it with the stick. And here you have to do this, take the stick twice. So you have 2 sticks in hand. Okay, so we are saying go to the stone storage, get 2 stones, then move to the workbench 3, put stone, and then move to the workbench 2 and put stone. Then do the same thing with the stick part. And now we have to put these sticks also. So we'll have to repeat these instructions. So let's copy them for the workbench 3 first. not this one. So we are saying copy this instruction and copy this instruction. Okay, now after this, move to this. And add to the workbench 3. What is happening? Why it has moved this? Let's move this one. Move to the food workbench 3 and then similarly for the workbench 2. Why it's copying that instruction while I'm over here? Okay, now move this instruction down and move instruction also. So this is the overall game. Let's remove all these parts. Okay, so these are the instructions. So let's put them in the loop. And now we are actually stuck with these instructions. So let's put wait. Now I'm putting wait in the end. And we are saying let's say 5 seconds. And let's do this. But wait, stop, 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 stop. And we have to remove this actually stick from the bench. So for that we have to complete that job. Also, we don't have to take the sticks from the storage 2. We have to take the sticks from the storage 1. So, because we were trying to do that earlier, but not anymore. We will be taking the sticks from the storage 1 only, and will not check if that stick storage 2 box is empty or not empty. Okay, let's go over here and. So wherever we are taking from the stick storage 2, we have to use this. So move to the stick storage 1 and take from the stick storage 1. And we are also going to copy it. Okay, now we don't need this, and we don't need this, and we don't need this also. So we are saying that add to the code workbench, move to the stick storage 1, take 2 sticks out, and that's it. So let's try it. It has used all the memory. Okay, now it has. Okay, wait. I think it has taken something. Stop. Oh my. It has already taken so many stones. Okay, let's get 2 sticks. 1. Where is he? Okay, let's get 2 sticks. Okay, there you go. And there you go. Okay, now let's try playing it because the hands are empty and benches are also empty. Let's see it happening. Move to the stone storage. Get 1 stone. Okay. So stones are empty now. We'll have to get the stones first so this can work. So let's get some stones. So I saw some stones over here, but I think our stone collector has done the job and has collected all the stones. So let's get this stone first, this stone later, and let get this stone also, and this stone also. Let's put it in the box and see if our board is working fine. Okay, let's see if the board is working fine. Okay, we can see that it is moving for the sticks, and we get two sticks. It got only one stick. Okay, cool. So now it has done that, and now it will wait 5 seconds. Then same again. So let's stop it. Let's stop it. Empty the hands. For now, we are not going to do this because we have so many X's and spades already there. So let's don't work on that, and we can leave this board. So I hope you have enjoyed these instructions, modifications, and updates, and how to handle the conditions and the repeat, and how to take advantage of what are the possibilities available. And also we have seen that workbenches full and empty conditions don't work, so that's a bad choice to do if you are going to see if workbench is empty or not empty. So both the conditions will not work, so don't go for that condition. Only check if the box is empty or not empty, or full or not full. So that's how you can do some conditions over there. Thanks a lot. See you later. Bye.